In the heart of LA, where the streets run deep, two hearts found love, where others found beef. Kendall and Snarky, love against the tide, from two rival worlds, but hearts collide. His mama's rolling 60s, a crib through and through. Her mama's Inglewood family, and red she's true. They know the danger, the fire they spark, but love is a flame that ignites in the dark.
Kendall and Snarky, forbidden and bold, a love like theirs, fierce and untold. Against all odds, they're fighting to stay, dreaming of peace in a brighter day.
Mama B said, son, you know the deal. Bloods and Crips, that bond ain't real. But Kendall stood firm, love in his chest. My Snarky's my heart, she's my very best. Meanwhile, Mac Bro was saying her part. Snarky, don't you dare break your mama's heart. But Snarky held tight through the push and shove. Ma, this is real, it's true, it's love.
Kendall and Snarky, standing strong, bound by a love that feels so wrong. But they're holding on, come what may, dreaming of peace in a brighter day.
They met in secret at the Snooty Fox, under Crenshaw lights where the world forgot. Stolen moments, whispers and cries, love shining bright under city skies. The mother sat down, face to face, two warriors of pride in a dangerous place. For the sake of love, they laid it down, made peace for the kids, no need to frown. Mac Bro took a breath, then Mama B spoke. This feud has been fire, but love's the smoke. They shook on it then, the past put to rest, all for Kendall and Snarky's happiness.
Kendall and Snarky,
Out in Vegas where the nights are bright, Dmitri and Dorene light up the site. He's the real estate poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. Come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Gender Houston Queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. Free the Hardway on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. Two cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show of the year. Dmitri.
Hello, everybody. We don't have that thing going on. I was trying to make it sound like it wasn't working. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Three the Hard Way. I am one of your hosts, Dmitri, aka Real Estate Poppy.
Oh, do I get to introduce myself now? Okay.
I'm going to let you introduce yourself today.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I am Dorene, aka the honorary queen of Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, we need to get back to Earl sometime again, Michi. I need to renew my queendom.
Yeah. Well, I need to renew some of this money that we've been spending. So, and you guys probably have noticed that we are missing the vice queen of H-Town. She is pretending like she's sick today. Maybe a story. Yeah, maybe a story in the later on in the show will explain what's going on.
Does she have the doo-doos?
I'm not going to go into her personal business, but yeah, she does. Which I don't understand why she couldn't be here. I mean, just because we'll talk about it later. But we do have a special guest host who is kind enough to come to us.
So excited. I'm so excited.
And everybody loves her. So,
and I'm not going to be the only white girl.
You always step on stuff.
What? I'm not stepping. I'm not saying who it is.
Everybody, please give a warm round of applause to Airstream Queen, everybody.
Airstream!
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I have the two most Midwestern white women in the world on the show today, and I really appreciate you guys.
We represent our Midwest.
That's right.
So, Michelle, how are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. A little nervous, but I'm good.
There's no reason to be nervous. It's only us. I mean, Kendall's already taking shots. I
Oh.
spent so much time on that song for Snarky and Kendall, and he asked, "Is that poo short?"
Did you write that song, Michi?
I did write that song
Aw.
partially.
That
Kaleo said,
was my first time hearing it.
"Me and Steele are here." I know what that means.
I'm like, who's Steele?
Kendall said the doo-doos.
Well, he's not going to answer that one.
Well, I didn't read the book, so in Snarky's ratchet ass book club.
Oh, it goes back to the Ratchet Book Club. Okay.
Yep.
I
and
read it
then-
twice.
Did you read it? I see. I didn't read. I didn't realize there was
I
actually
listened
a
to it.
book club going on. I need to get on the list. How do I get on the naughty book list?
No, that book will not come in this house.
Well, now I know I got to read it. Well, that's okay because Airstream will share it with me if you don't.
Do you have Audible? It's free on Audible.
It's free. See, Michi's even free on Audible.
If you have a membership thingy.
I know Michi does.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you will not use my credits for that crap.
No, it's free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. See, free.
You know what? Birth control pills are free too. You don't see me trying to get those. I'm just
Oh
trying
my
to.
God! Now I'm so curious as to what this is about. All right, Michelle, you and I will talk later.
Okay.
Okay, and he is here and he is asking questions. So,
Get your hand off my penis!
well, I asked Michelle to be on my show over 20 times and rejected every time.
You
Probably
never
because you
did.
walk-
I never
Yeah,
did
walking around
that.
saying stuff like,
Get your hand off my penis!
nobody wants that.
Oh my God! Wow! Wow!
I'm sorry, Chappie. I didn't mean to. Yeah.
He
Mm,
never
well.
asked.
I know he probably didn't. He probably hasn't.
Yeah.
By the way, can you guys see the sparkle in my hair this evening?
Yes,
Can you guys
it's
see it?
cute. Yeah.
Thank you. My goddaughter came over and did my hair for me, and now I can't get it out.
Scissors.
Is that how you get it out?
Cut the whole thing off.
The whole thing, just chop it off right here.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that stuff is all over the floor too.
It's all over the floor. Well, and it's so sweet because she didn't want to tell me. She wanted to surprise me. So she came over to the house, and her mom had kind of told me that she had a surprise for me. I pulls out the foil and said, "Can we put this in your hair?"
Did you say I pulls out the foil? Are you Trick Daddy? Why are you talking like that?
Midwest thing.
So I pulls out
I
the
totally
foil.
understood it. It is.
Thank you. See?
I did.
Midwest thing.
Hmm.
You got it. So she took it out and then she put it in here, but it's put in here with like beads that she clamped shut with like this clamp tool. So they're like in there good. I'm like, I've washed my hair and everything, and it's in there for life, I think.
You just need needle nose pliers, right? And
Maybe I think that's what she did to clip them shut.
yeah,
So
so you
maybe
just have to squeeze it the opposite way.
the
with the
opposite
needle nose.
direction, and maybe they'll come out.
I think
Okay.
so.
Well, we'll see if I figure it out. Else, if I still have purple foil in my hair next Tuesday, you'll know why.
Well, speak of the devil.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Uh oh.
Jen
Uh
Glenn, everybody. Hello, all.
oh. Jen Glenn.
Sorry,
This
I
is like-
stole your spot, Jen.
How you gonna miss work and then we see you on TV at the game?
Well, I guess when you have the poops, you can still chat. You just don't want to, be on camera.
She could
Just
take
wash
she
your
could
hands
yeah, she
Right.
could
before
take
you
her
chat.
laptop. She could take me into the bathroom.
Oh, love you, Jen.
I
So
hope you feel
woman,
better.
ain't nothing wrong with Gentry. So, Mrs. Thompson, how was your day?
Yes. My day was actually really good. It's been an interesting week, which we will get into a little bit with the white girl news. So I don't want to say too much about how my entire last week has been going, but it's been good. I've got to listen to a white supremacist yell things down the hallway of the swap meet. That's always interesting. And oh yeah, that was a great time. And I'm texting Michi, right, as this is happening. And Michi's like, "You just stay out of it." I was like, "But Michi's like, no, just stay out of it."
Just like when that lady got slapped, and you're like, "Hey, you can't, babe, just stay out of stuff."
Yeah, but
It's
if it's
hard to stay
happening
out.
right in front of me and I can hear it, then, I almost feel the urge to have to say something. But
Right.
I didn't. I stayed out of it. I think eventually he went on his merry way, but that was pretty exciting. And I got the tinsel in my hair, and then I got this voicemail, which, like I said, we will discuss in
And
White
that,
Girl.
I think that
So
is a white trait to just want to involve yourself in stuff that you shouldn't
you don't
involve
I
yourself.
shouldn't be involved. Do you do that too, Michelle? Do you try to involve yourself in things you shouldn't be involved in?
Can I swear?
Of
Oh,
course,
hell
I'm a
yes.
nosy bitch.
Thank you. See, so it's not, maybe it is a white girl thing.
We're not
Maybe,
afraid. We should be more afraid to open our mouths.
right? Well,
I
I mean,
think it's the strength of the privilege that lets
Yes.
you,
Yes.
it allows you to be a
maybe.
little less
Well,
afraid because I'm
I
looking at
Absolutely.
Doreen trying to talk men down from slapping old Asian women, and I just have to,
Get your ass down.
oh
because
my
then
god.
I got to get
Well,
involved with it, and
I
then
do
I'm sitting there fighting because you for what?
I do say this guy was calling people communists. He was an older white gentleman, and he did have on, like, a red MAGA hat. So, you know.
Just stay out of stuff, please,
Alright.
because then that's going to be you starting it because he's saying what he's saying, and
Mhm,
then you're going to butt in, and he would say
mhm.
something to you, then I have to address it,
Yeah, but you
and
weren't there.
then yeah, but what
Do
about
you
when I
realize
am there?
his pubes would probably curl if he knew I was married to a black man?
Be that as it may, when me and this old man get to tussling and the police come in, who's gonna be in trouble? All because you wanted to butt in and be like, "Hey, you're not right." So just mind your own business,
Oh
man.
god, okay.
That has nothing to do with you.
Okay, fine.
What did Collie say? Chappie said, Jen was just chatting to me about a new show concept 20 minutes ago. She seemed fine. He also told me not to break into my Jamaican accent.
Oh, the
It will
Jamaican
make Michelle
accent.
swoon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll go into it in a little bit when we get further into
Oh
the
my
show.
god. See, and then you go and break it out.
Lord have mercy. All
Mhm.
right, let's see.
Oh my god.
So we always start the show with the national whatever day it is.
Yes, sir.
So under guess what day it is? It is National
Beyonce.
Blueberry Pancake Day. See, she's holding some blueberry
See,
pancakes.
why you gotta do that?
That's
Why
the
you
last
why you
thing I
gotta put
saw
that
was
chick
pancakes.
right? And the pancakes are all little, and the chick with her boob out is all big.
You know what happened?
Why you gotta do that?
It won't let me, because you remember when I used to make these images with our AI tool, it will let me adjust the titties. But they've like
I'm
put some kind
saying,
of they
why
put a go ahead.
why is there even a picture with a girl with a titty when we're trying to talk about pancakes?
She's holding pancakes. Have you never held pancakes?
Not with
like
my
that.
titty all out like that.
Her titty is not out.
Well, her bra is. I mean, it might as well be out.
You know what? So my favorite thing about
She
blueberries,
should just hold one up on either side with the little piece of fruit just right there in the middle.
I tried that, but it wouldn't let me do it. I think it's just whatever. So you know one of my favorite movies, The Goods, with Jeremy Piven. He's the used car salesman.
Yes.
And you remember Ving Rhames? What was his name in that movie? Jibs or something like that? His safe word was blueberry pancakes.
Ah.
I couldn't get that clip, but yeah. Shout out to
Blueberry
Chiz.
See, look, do you see? Kindle just made my point for me. You see what he just said?
Well, Kendall can't eat those blueberry
He
pancakes
said,
anyway
"How
because
didn't you see the pancakes?"
it'll
Thank you,
make his
Kendall.
gout act
My
up.
point exactly. We got all these, like what Tia is saying, pancake titties, and it's pancake day, not titty day.
Those are not pancake titties.
No, they're not.
They're small yet firm. And then my brother from
Thanks for
another mother.
representing us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm
Small
not listening to that.
I
negativity.
appreciate that representation.
I know Kaleo said
Jesus
something earlier.
Christ.
Oh yeah, him and Steele are here. I know Kaleo appreciates those pancakes as well.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure every man right now on watching this is appreciating those pancakes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like reach out to OpenAI because yeah, they put these rules in. You remember that picture I made of you and the titties were all big?
Why did you even have? Why couldn't you just said just find a stack of pancakes?
I did, but I'm not gonna.
Uh-huh.
We're here to entertain.
Okay. Next time I want to see a Chippendale guy with some pancakes in front of his ding ding.
Yeah,
Okay,
I wanna
that's
be
what I
on that
want.
show.
See, that's what Michelle and I want to
Count
see.
me in.
Well, Dmitri will be back by then, so you
Gentry
don't.
will love, but I'm sure Gentry wouldn't mind seeing that either. I'm just saying. It's like maybe hot dog day or something.
You know what? We need to get into our hot topics
Okay, let's
because
get into our hot topics.
because our good friend, where's my button? Our good friend is going to do a special show on Blast. I think pretty much after we're done.
Oh, nice. We can all hop on there.
Yep, we will roll out of here. And Gentry said Kaleo didn't notice the pancakes either.
See,
I hear,
my point exactly.
I kept hearing something. It's Erica on the iPad. I thought I was having a fit. All right, but let's get into our hot topics. So we're trying something different today, y'all. I got tired of making all of these transitions and slides, and so I'm just going to try to share the stuff that I have saved over here. And our first topic is a reboot of a movie that was pretty successful back in the old days. In the old days being the 90s. Jesus.
Oh, I'm like the old days. My God, Michi.
The 1900s.
Please don't make me sound older than I am already.
The 1900s is the old days.
I mean, I know Michelle's only 30, but God, please, Michi.
Scary movie.
Oh, girl, I'm almost 50.
Damn. I'm almost 52.
I know you just
also.
say that, Michi.
Huh?
Damn.
Yeah, anyway, scary movie reboot from the Wayans brothers. Sets June 2026. It's 2025. Why are we talking about June 2026?
Okay, first of all, can I ask Michelle, because she's my fellow white girl now at the moment, have you seen any of these scary movies?
No.
I have not either. So I was like, I haven't even seen any of them. Have you seen them, Michi?
I have.
Oh, see, there we go.
That's not saying much because I don't watch very many movies. I'm not a
Right.
movie girl. So
But scary movie isn't really scary, right? Isn't it more of a comedy?
It is, and it's a parody of a bunch of other scary movies or scary movies like Saw and other things. I don't remember it a lot. I remember the one scene when it was kind of like The Exorcist, and I can't remember the actress's name, but she was in bed and this ghost came. Remember Gentry and her boyfriend, Old Man Smith, the ghost of Old Man Smithfield?
Yeah, the
When
old
he was
Man
in-
Smithfield.
Yeah, when he was in there blowing Gentry's back out.
Uh-huh.
That's the same thing.
That was, I think, when we were a station head, right? When station head, we talked about that.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
sorry. Colloquial talk.
See, even though she's not here, we still have to pick on her a little bit.
Oh, she's right there. And she remembers Old Man Smithfield. So, and I don't want to put clips up of that, but it was there was a scene where her jaw was like going in and out, but it was a ghost, so you can't see it. But you understood what was going on. It's
Well,
dirty.
I didn't realize that this is actually going to be number 6. Did you know there was 5 other ones?
No. But maybe I did. I just don't remember.
There's
But
like this is going to be like number 6. I'm like, I didn't realize there was 5 of them already.
Gentry said, I'll let a ghost knock it out the frame.
Hey, you got to get it where you can get it, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm proud of the Wayans because, I mean, they're as close to a royal family as we have in America as far as entertainment, I think, because who else has like just a string or a cluster of people that are talented and successful and nobody, not
LeBron
family.
James, his son is, him and his son.
That's 2 people in that sports.
Oh,
I don't know. I really don't have any desire to see it. I mean, I probably will if we don't have anything to do in June
tell you what.
2026.
If you watch Wicked with me, I'll watch Scary Movie 6 with you.
No, I don't want to see it that bad to make a deal.
I'll watch it with you. I haven't seen it
Okay,
yet.
thank you. I haven't seen it and I want to see it so bad.
Me
But
too.
Michi's already told me he won't watch it with me. So
And our executive producer said Regina Hall is the black girl, or Tori Spelling was sleeping with the ghost. I love our executive producer.
shout out to Miss Tia.
But yeah, we've seen Wicked. We don't need to see it again. I mean, but if you want to see the movie version, that's fine. But I'm not going to see it. Maybe when you guys go to see that, I'll just go to Denver and hang out with Dave, and we'll go do the Lord's work.
Oh, so you're gonna let me fly to Denver to watch it,
Well, Michelle's in Minnesota, so
or Minnesota?
yeah.
I mean, I can come to Denver.
Oh, we could all meet up in Denver to watch Wicked.
That sounds good.
Okay, let's do that. And then Dave and I, maybe V-Rod will go with you guys to see Wicked. And then Dave and I will go like work at a soup kitchen.
Oh my God! Right, soup kitchen.
All right.
Oh my God! Well, talking about soup, you see how I did that, Michi?
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was a decent attempt at a.
Did I do all right? Okay, I'm
segue.
trying to do the transitions.
Gentry says she wants to hang out. No, you cannot come with us, Gentry. You will go see Wicked. Let a man be a man
when it's a
sometimes.
sing-along night.
Oh my God!
Yeah, let a man be a man sometimes. So let's switch to this next slide, because this is when I get into my moods, and not bad moods, but when I'm just vibing and everything is great. I watched this guy called the Notorious Foodie. And I'm bringing this up, making sure I'm not sharing something I shouldn't be sharing. So I should probably turn the music off because I don't want to be punished by YouTube, and we're just getting started. So let me make this big, and you guys can see how insane this is with him making what he's going to make with these ingredients. So I want to get bigger. That's what she said.
Oh my God! No, you did not.
All right. So yeah, that's.
So what's the premise with this particular food guy?
Let me hide this. So he takes very expensive ingredients.
Like this meat here.
Yeah, this is A5 Wagyu. And he's essentially making ground beef out of it.
See, that's worse than what you do with the steak.
What do you mean?
Remember when I yelled at you for taking a New York strip and grinding it into hamburger?
Because I don't like steak.
See, well, he
Why
just
you gonna
did it.
force I would prefer to have a burger than steak. So if I could have a choice cut of meat,
So he
to make
just
my
took a
burger,
good Wagyu steak and turned it into hamburger.
where is it going? It's going to the same place, right?
Oh my God. I'm
But look
already
at this.
irritated.
So, and watch this part. All right. So I got so happy I yelled when he did something, and you'll see what it is. All right. So you see what he's doing now? He's draining.
He's draining it, okay?
and y'all have to go to his page because he
Oh,
does this with all type of stuff. Like he'll
okay.
put
Do you call
Kathy
those tostadas
well, those are tortillas right now.
or tortillas? Okay. Oh, he's okay. Tossing the tortillas on the grill. Hey, he salted them. He's seasoning.
Hmm.
Oh, those look burnt.
Just watch.
Those burnt.
They are not burnt.
Is he making a crunch wrap?
He is making a crunch wrap.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. A
Give it
crunch
to me
wrap with
now.
Wagyu beef.
And this part where I screamed, I didn't scream, but I was like, yeah, it's about to come up. So
Oh,
you remember when
the
he
tomatoes.
drained the meat?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be quiet for a second because I'm not even looking at the Gentry said that's expensive taco
Yes,
meat.
it is. I was like, he could have just used regular hamburger.
But then we wouldn't be sitting here watching it and being amazed.
Tomatoes, some lettuce, another little
Oh.
crunch, some sauce. Oh, then
Chappie
he
said we
wraps it
need to
all
check
up.
out El Burrito Monster. Now this is my part. I was like, yeah.
Oh,
He
that
used the grease from the meat.
then he used the grease from the meat.
No, it's amazing.
Oh, I say. To like,
How
wow.
great does that look?
I would eat 7 at once. All at the same time.
That does look pretty delicious, I must say.
I love
That does
I
look
love
pretty
nachos.
amazing.
We should get Snarky Mac to make that when we're in Puerto Rico.
You think Snarky would make us some?
Somebody needs to because that looked
That
looked
did look
amazing.
pretty darn delicious.
So good.
I don't know if I want to make $300 ground beef, but
What other things did you see him make?
everything.
Everything.
I would just, you know what? We should have a notorious foodie portion of the show going forward. As long as we can get Gentry to sign off on it. She said that is expensive taco meat.
Mhm.
And Gentry again. You're talking a lot for somebody who's sick.
Thank you, Jen Glenn. I'm with you on that. I was like, it probably tastes delicious, but yeah.
Now she's taking shots at Daydreamer's mama.
Oh.
Like, he should be ashamed, wasted good meat on a crunch wrap. All you need is $5.95 like Taco Bell. You know it's not Taco Bell. What's our next thing?
I used to love the Taco Bell bean burritos. I haven't had one of those in forever.
Should we go to Taco Bell when we're done?
Maybe we should make a Taco
I don't
Bell.
feel like cooking. And I've been working all day.
We could load up the girls and go get some Taco Bell.
Why do we have to take the girls?
Because.
All right. And I'm just looking for my thing. I'm looking for the next tab that we're going to go to, everybody, because here it is. And let me just give you a little background in this.
Whoa.
So
What is the deal with that guy?
that's why I said, let me give you a little background in this. This guy goes through and he rates athletes, their mothers. So let's listen to this really quick and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Mom Wife NFL 2025 awards, starting with our Defensive Mom of the Year. No surprise, it's Aiden Hutchinson's mom after a strong rookie campaign. Stay with me now. This pick threw it in the bag, double smash. And for the Offensive Mom of the Year, we go to Ezekiel Elliott's mom, who's still killing the game. You love to see it. Moving on to our Coach's Wife of the Year, we all knew it was Sean McVay's wife. She was a negative 10,000 favorite on DraftKings. And until we get a fresher face of coaches in the league, it's going to be hard to dethrone that title. We're going to move on to our Walter Payton Mom of the Year award, which is Lamar Jackson's mom, who secured him a crazy bag because she's his agent, and she's also a smash. Dallas Turner's mom secured the Defensive Rookie Mom of the Year award simply off this picture alone. This is lock screen material. The future is bright for Dallas Turner's mom. The Offensive Rookie Mom of the Year is Jaden Daniels. Absolutely no surprise there. It's a double smash through the mattress. However, I know what you're thinking, but don't worry, they just got voter fatigue. The most valuable Mom of the Year is Xavier Worthy's mom. I mean, my God, she's the one that made me do this research and dedicate my time to this work in the first place. Shout out to Xavier Worthy.
Can you imagine?
Triple smash.
He's talking about smashing people's mamas,
Now, Michi, you know you were thinking it.
but you don't say this in
You
public.
know you were thinking it. So,
And I messed up on something too because I closed it out too fast because I didn't want him to keep talking.
but I will give it to him. He didn't show nasty pictures. They were very, you know,
I'm sure those
very
moms don't
respectful.
have nasty pictures out in the. You know what? Those moms are our age though.
I
So
was
they might.
just gonna say it made me realize that
Yikes.
my
That's
age, our
true.
age.
That's, you know, you guys are exactly right. Those women are our age.
Uncle
And I don't
Dandy is
have
here.
kids either. So
Uh-huh.
it's mind blowing.
Right. And
Mm.
I mean, I'll give it to them. They are pretty cute.
Well, the thing is, and welcome Uncle Dandy and Gentry said double smash. The thing that got me is look right here, the real Miss Elliott. That's Ezekiel Elliott's mom liking this. All these moms are in here. Here's Tanya
Oh,
Baker.
moms are in there like saying thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So, how do you think their sons feel knowing that your mama is out here in these Instagram streets, people talking about smashing them, and they're here just like,
Well,
stop it. You so funny.
I don't, you know what? I if somebody told me I was smashable, I would appreciate that.
Imagine your son hearing that. Your son who is a professional athlete.
Yeah, maybe he considers it a compliment.
No,
Because that means that he's probably smashable, right?
I don't know, babe. Welcome to the show rerun. What did Kendall say?
Who
Kendall said that's what happens on social media. People get really bold. He got bold and they co-signed. So
right? The mamas liked it.
it angers me.
When you get to a certain age, you're just grateful for any nice comment.
There you go. It don't matter what it is. You just
That's right.
grateful.
Yep, and then there's
I don't even
Dandy.
know who some of those football players are, though. Like the lady who is
I
the
don't either.
3-time smashable. I don't even know who her son is.
There was the one that he said you could smash through the mattress or something. I'm like, why?
Oh my god.
If I was one of those guys, and Kendall was like, yeah, sons are probably mortified, but the moms don't care. Your mom is out there being a thought. That is crazy. Just, I don't know. But knowing that they're our age,
I want to know when the hot dads. See, why is it always got to be the women? Why can't we have a hot dads
so,
smashable thing?
well, you know our niece, she's a scout for the Suns.
Right?
My sister went to a couple of games, and she said that Kevin Durant's uncle,
Uh-huh.
is fairly
Smashable?
handsome.
Smashable?
And you know my sister isn't going to say smashable.
Well, all
Single?
3 of your sisters are single, so I'm just saying.
So am I.
Oh, she is too. So there we go.
Sign me up.
There we go. Let's see.
Jesus
You think
Christ.
she could hook that up? You think our niece could hook something up, Michi?
Keep on talking like that.
Hey, I would welcome Kevin Durant into the family, and I'm sure Airstream Queen would as well.
Yeah.
But y'all keep talking dirty. And
Dirty.
once
Dirty? I'm not
I
talking
stop
about one.
ignoring these DMs I get,
I'm talking about your
You
sisters
posted
and Airstream
pancake
wanting to
titties.
smash him.
there was nothing wrong with those titties.
You posted pancake titties, but we
You
can't talk
you
about
did post pancake titties.
You can't even see the
There we
titties.
go. Oh my god! Oh, you can see you could almost see nip. That falls down so far, you can almost see the nip. Just saying.
That's her bra. That's
It
bra.
totally is.
Mhm.
Oh, it totally is. And it's like this lacy see-through one.
Mhm.
Dandy, I'm sorry, Jermaine
The
says
double standard.
Right? I'm
the
with
world
you.
is built on double standards. Maybe
Mm,
they don't mind because it's a regular dude. If Usher was talking like, yeah, I
that's
don't know
true.
though.
That's true. If Usher was talking about smashable moms, I
Usher,
don't know.
Usher does. I mean, he's out there smashing fans. Drake
Mm,
wrote a song about that. But yeah,
mm.
I don't know. I don't want anyone talking about my mom being smashable.
Like, You wouldn't? You wouldn't find that as a compliment?
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
It's like when I was growing up, and moms were older back then, but if you had a friend that had a hot mom, we were always at that house because she's coming out bringing cookies and.
See?
That's creepy.
But I know how we think.
So why can't we think like that then?
Because
Right?
y'all are supposed to be delicate
Smashable
flowers.
dads.
I've never claimed to be a delicate flower.
Well, if somebody was talking about my mama like that.
Go home and get the gun.
I know my mama ain't smashable, so maybe that's why I'm not too concerned.
I was about to say something.
I love you, mama, but
I was about to say something because it only takes one person to deem you smashable to be smashable.
Well, my dad thinks she's smashable.
That's not who I'm talking about. And scene.
Oh my God.
You know what? And I had this thing. I was trying to make the transition, but then we started cutting up backstage before the show came on.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all talk about something really quick so I can see if I can make this transition because we have to Gentry.
You gotta put it up. You gotta put up since Gentry's not here, you're taking over the Houston duties.
Yeah, we didn't have that, and I think this is why she's pretending like she's sick.
Oh.
Because of this story. Because we always talk about the roaches anyway.
Right.
And she can't even deny that because what was it? USA Today put out the story about Gentry's roaches or about Houston's roaches, not hers
roaches specifically.
Yeah, so Houston, we have a problem. That's Houston, and that's Gentry with is that Akeem Olajuwon on her show? Somebody's on her shoulder. So I'm gonna share this, and it's disgusting. Let me make this bigger. That's what she said. Texas rats.
See, I'm glad you said it. I didn't.
Texas rats raiding police evidence lockers, getting high off seized drugs, and jeopardizing cases. Let's listen to this story really quick.
How are the rats getting in there?
Like this. Uh-oh.
Teaming up to destroy outdated evidence. There are more than 1.2 million pieces of evidence spread across 2 downtown locations, some from cases dating back to the 1940s. Mayor John Whitmire says some of what's piled up on the shelves is drawing in rodents.
We got 400,000 pounds of marijuana in storage that the rats are the only ones enjoying it.
One case was compromised by rats breaching into evidence, bringing to light the urgent need to improve conditions in the property room.
This is a problem for property rooms everywhere.
From destroying narcotics before 2005, regardless of the case status. But the DA's office has shortened that window by.
All right, y'all. So
he sounded mad that he can't help enjoy it too. Did you hear how he said that?
Look at this. I didn't even see this.
Oh my God, Michi.
Wait a minute. What is she?
One time for the east side. Rocky Water Shorty took me for a boat ride. At the top of the building, that's the highlight. All good, but it still don't feel right. Yeah. She want it all.
Oh, let me turn that off before.
The hell does this have to do with the rats, Michi?
No, it was at the bottom, and I just,
So why are you clicking on stuff?
These are the shots that Chappie and Dave J are taking.
Oh my God.
It's not the shots that they're taking. Stop sharing. All right, so these rats. And baby, remember we saw the mayor of Houston when you made me go to Joel Osteen's church?
We did.
I didn't know the mayor was that hood. We talking about we got 400,000 pounds of weed, and only the rats are enjoying it.
Only the rats are enjoying it. You sound all mad. I'm like, who else is supposed to be enjoying it?
Gentry said they have 300,000 now.
Don't they just burn it? Isn't that usually what you do? They just take it out and burn it?
Apparently there's some law in Houston where you just can't burn narcotics. And Kendall told me to focus. I'm focusing because even though I stopped sharing, I can see her right there. And that's good work.
Oh my God.
That doctor did. So Gentry, why? You always want to talk about how great of a city Houston is. You got roaches, You got rats eating evidence and drugs, and I don't know why you always hound on Houston being so great. You have all these problems. That'll be like me talking about Kabul. Kabul is a great city to live. We have art and it's Kabul. So
Well, Tia makes an amazing point. She's like, it's probably just other cops smoking it up and then blame it on the rats.
Gentry said they need to give it back to the crackheads. That wouldn't be a bad idea, though, just sneaking into the evidence locker and, get you a handful every now and then and sell it.
And then blame it on the rats.
I bet that's what they're doing.
See?
It's really, would rats go in and eat marijuana?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Does it taste that good?
Not because I was hungry.
I mean, there's
And
a
rats
reason
don't know about getting high unless the rats have evolved to the fact that they have pleasurable times getting,
do you think the rats get high and just start passing out?
If they're eating weed, yeah. Just like when Wallace
So if all these rats are going in there and eating the weed, are they just running around all willy-nilly high and
they might not be running around.
Getting high and eating all the other evidence?
Right, yeah, getting high and getting the munchies and then
eating the clothing back there and making little rat's nests
right,
with all the
eating everything else. God, Houston.
Houston's motto, other than the roaches and crackheads, it's a great city.
And the weed eating rats, it's fine.
Chappie said, if it's flavored like cheese.
I like cheese.
Can you imagine some infused cheese?
Oh.
Okay, what's our next thing? We have a commercial. Let me get this off of here, though. And our commercial, you already know who it is. It's Kaleo and the Fellas.
The Fellas.
WRSE podcast, y'all. Comes on Thursdays. I believe it's 6:30 our time, Pacific, or is it 6? That's embarrassing. That's radio time. Just go to that link.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, go to the link and it'll tell you upcoming, and you'll know exactly when it's coming on. But it's always a quality show there. And did y'all notice the background here is a strip club?
Mm-hmm.
I did that for them.
Yeah, I bet you did.
But yeah, they're thoroughly entertaining. They almost make me want to get back into being a sneakerhead, but I need to use that money for other stuff. And James said he would eat THC.
Oh.
Okay. I would too.
Okay.
You know what? What if we made a crunch wrap with A5 Wagyu and infused cheese sauce? No?
Wow.
Okay. It was a thought.
No.
And Chappie has corrected me or confirmed what I said initially. 6:30 Pacific for the WRSE guys. We love those guys. We have the partnership. We are going to we're supposed to do it this week to start designing their cups with them and doing videos. So I will have a chat with Mr. Kaleo either later today or tomorrow, and we will make that happen because we need to get off the streets.
You see what James just said?
Yeah, wait, when did Gentry become a white woman?
What did I say backstage? I was like, Gentry never left because she's just like Gentry, just a little bit more paler.
Okay, well, we're up to Gentry's favorite part of the show, and we have some stuff to really discuss this time.
I need some advice.
Okay, well. Okay, baby, why don't you go ahead and start with your stuff.
So, we all kind of know our backstory of how we got to Las Vegas, right? And how Michi ended up turning in a Ponzi schemer that he was working for, and he's now currently sitting in prison for 20 some years. Well, I was friends with his wife. And basically, because I'm like Michelle, I am a nosy bitch. Okay, that's what you said, correct? Nosy bitch?
That's right.
I have remained friends with her on Facebook.
Is she still with her husband?
No, it is now an ex-husband.
Okay.
However, if you do follow what she does say sometimes on Facebook is that they do sometimes talk on the phone.
Okay.
So I guess he still maybe calls her from prison because they do have a child together. So anyway, I've been following her. I still follow her on Facebook, right? Well, about 3 days ago, probably 4 days ago, I get a phone call just out of the blue. I have not spoken to this person, texted this person, commented on any of her Facebook posts, and just randomly out of the blue, like I said, about 3 days ago, I get this voice message. Can you cue it up, Michi?
Tia told me not to play it because she didn't want us to get sued.
Okay.
I will read the transcript.
Okay, maybe just read the transcription of what the voicemail said.
Oh man, I should have had some sad music. You know what? We do have music.
We do have some sad music we could
And we're
play.
doing okay on time too. So let me see
Okay.
if I can find the saddest of the musics that we can we're gonna go cinematic. I'm about to
Let's
put
go
my foot in
cinematic
this.
sad.
Calm that down a little.
Okay.
Hi, Dorene. Hold on. Maybe I can go to-
Okay. Now I just want to say, keep in mind this person never got into trouble or never got arrested or anything like that.
Okay.
So she was never legally held responsible for anything that happened. However, she was walking around with the Louis Vuittons and living in the houses. So let's just keep that. Okay. Go ahead, Michi.
My regular voice.
Okay.
Hi, Doreen. Oh, hold on. I have my button.
Okay, redo. Take 3. Okay.
Hi, Doreen. It's. I was just trying to reach out for a friend. Could you please call me back if you want to? That is, it's not necessary, but I just need somebody. Call me at 806. I'm sorry for everything that happened. It wasn't my fault. I promise it wasn't my fault.
What?
And scene.
And
What?
scene.
That's
the voicemail that I got. I've not talked to her in over probably 10 years? Well, okay, maybe it wasn't 10 years, but
It's been close because we got here in
7,
20.
8 years. And just out of the blue, I get this cry call. And because if I am her closest friend that she wants to call and talk to,
Right.
so I don't know if Michi also wants to show some of the Facebook posts that she's been posting as well, asking for toilet paper. She's literally begging for toilet paper.
You know what?
Because
I'll
she's
read-
poor now?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. She now has to, yeah.
So everybody else has already said no.
Even her
And so
family.
she's now making it to the decades-old friend.
Her family's even had enough of her and has told her to.
Tell everyone, baby, about when she was walking through the grass and burned her feet.
Oh yeah, she's so she was her apartment complex, which she now is being evicted from, laid down some fertilizer and she walked on top of the fertilizer and burned her feet. And that was like an episode for about 4 weeks on Facebook about how she burned her feet walking on fertilizer. And I'm like, okay, obviously.
Then a few days after she was better, she did it again.
Right, she did it twice.
Oh my gosh.
So
she's not very smart. is she?
no, she's not. So now she's on Facebook begging for toilet paper.
You know what, baby? Let me read these.
Oh, you're gonna read them?
I'm not going
Okay,
to put them up
okay,
because
all right,
all of them aren't redacted. So
okay, all right. Go ahead.
put the music back on. Hold on a second. And she, yeah, she's ridiculous. Is anyone local to me able to take me to the grocery store tomorrow? I usually walk. But I don't want to walk 30 minutes home with a bunch of groceries. Too heavy, and I'm afraid if cold stuff will go bad. And I have no money, just food stamps. So no, I can't have it delivered. Next post. Could anyone please send me or bring me a hamburger Happy Meal? I've got the flu and just can't walk to the grocery store. I'm begging.
She's asking people to take. Okay, go ahead.
This in the same day.
This is all the same day.
Would anyone be willing to bring me some eggs?
Eggs. Now we're at.
I think I
Oh,
have.
it's just
the
getting
flu.
more and more
Well,
expensive.
does she want eggs or
Yeah.
does she want? Does she?
I know what she wants. She's asking for those eggs, and she thinks
that 12-inch would work every time.
she thinks Daddy's gonna deliver them. Will anyone bring me some eggs? I think I have the flu, and I just can't walk the 0.7 miles to the store. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's the one you sent it to me and you redacted it.
Mhm.
Could someone bring me some toilet paper? I'm almost out, and I think I have the flu. So I'm unable to walk to the store. And baby, what was the one yesterday? She made some tea and couldn't open it.
Oh yeah. So.
Yesterday, so this is like
Oh
recent.
yeah, this was it.
Yeah.
This is like
It was
within the
last night.
last 2 days. All of these posts are like within the last 2 days. So she had made some sweet tea,
Mhm.
and let's see if I can actually find the post so I can like read it for you guys. But she had made some sweet tea and she had put it in the refrigerator. And when she tried to open it up, she couldn't open up the sweet tea jar because she just wasn't strong enough.
Oh, no.
So she
This is really sad.
and I'm like, who posts this? So she just said she just threw it in the trash. I'm like,
No, she didn't.
that's what she said.
No,
So I was like, you know what?
if she's that poor, she's not throwing
She
it.
is not throwing it into the trash.
No.
She's
I'm
not
like,
throwing it into the trash.
I'm like, where'd you get tea?
And where's she getting tea from? And then so somebody actually commented on that because usually nobody comments on her posts. Nobody. So somebody actually commented, well, why don't you run it under hot water
Mhm.
to like loosen the lid? And so she wrote back to this person, well, I did, but the whole thing overflowed.
So how did it overflow if it
How
was
did it
sealed?
overflow if the lid is on it? What are you talking about?
Okay, well,
I don't know.
that-
So here's my white girl situation. Now that she's actually reached out to me as well, do I call her? Do I tell her I forgive her and
no,
continue to spy on her?
no, you
Do
will
I?
never forgive her.
I don't know. The white girl in me is telling me I need to at least tell her.
But the Thompson in you is saying,
No.
no, we don't forgive.
But she's obviously going through it if she needs toilet
Good.
paper and
She's supposed to
eggs.
go through it. Where's our $400,000? Where's the damn Ferrari I was about to buy? I'm going through it. We had to start over. Fuck her.
If she's the reason, if her husband is the reason
Right.
you guys had to start over,
Right. You don't think I
absolutely not.
should?
No matter if you are the nosiest of bitches,
Which
no.
Michi calls me a Kravitz.
If her husband is the reason,
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Don't
I
even.
get the struggle with forgiveness,
Right.
but no. No.
Even if you were not active part of the Ponzi scheme, you definitely profited from it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so
I mean,
I struggle with her
tell
saying,
her
you know, I had nothing to, well, you were
see what
carrying
Tia
around the
put?
purses. I was with your husband when he bought you those purses, so I know they're real.
You see what Tia put in the private chat? You better not call her.
no. No.
And she
This
put it in
white
all
girl
caps.
says no.
And
Can I
Chappie, I
text
thought
her?
that was a pity joke too.
Should I text
Did-
her and at least say, "Hey, I got your message. I forgive you. Don't contact me again."
No.
Don't
Why
do that.
would you, man?
Just Tia put
Nothing.
no. Okay. Is
In
that
fact,
You
I
got
know
me
it's
shaking. I can't even
difficult,
find the chat.
but block her. I
you
know
think I
it's
should even
hard.
No,
block her? Should I
you can't
stop
block
being
her.
nosy and just block her?
I blocked
Yes.
her, but I need you to stay friends with her so we can see. We wouldn't have this segment if you blocked her.
I meant the phone number.
Oh,
Block her phone number.
Oh, block my
Keep
phone
her on
number.
Facebook because you can snoop as much as you want there.
Right. That's true.
Although
We
she might
we
block
even
you once she
obviously she somehow still had my number in her phone. And I was like, if
probably
she's
has mine too,
calling
but I
me,
blocked
she's
her.
got to be
So,
digging to the bottom of the barrel looking for somebody to listen to her.
and there he is.
Oh, there's the okay.
Once I found out what happened and
There
he
you
went
go.
on the run, I had my first ever panic attack because I mean everything was
That's
gone.
the ex-husband, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Dorene actually hid the guns from me because I was like, well, he's ruined my life. Let me go find this dude. And and he said collected nearly 11
I shouldn't
million.
have laughed at that part.
It was I would have.
Don't go find that dude.
It was actually $13 million that he stole from 95 investors.
13 million. There you go.
Yep. So
she was posting on Facebook how she had to sell a purse. And I was like, girl.
Like, bitch, that's my purse.
You mean my purse? You sold my purse?
Right. Don't block her because eventually you
So
might be able to get something.
Actually,
So I
we have
retract
a
that.
default
I retract
judgment
that.
against him.
technically we do have a legal a legal, what do you want to call it?
A judgment.
A judgment, thank you, against him for a dollar amount, but it's like we'll never see that.
Well, and I thought about, I was like,
trust
I wonder if we could like enforce this while he's in prison. So if he's making 75 cents a day, we get a quarter of it.
Do we get a quarter?
You should.
I don't know.
The one thing I did,
Everybody's saying don't do it, block her, don't do it. Okay, so thank you guys, because as I said, I've had some weird things happen to me this week, and that was definitely one of them. And I was like, Michi's like, let's talk about it on What Girl News, so you can see what everybody has to say.
the coldest homeless hoe is what
Get the Nigerian. Oh, she did post on one of her, I think it was maybe on the eggs post, that she only has $3 to her name now, and she has an eviction notice.
Well, if she has $3, she can go and buy half a dozen of eggs.
Right, she can go buy at least a half a dozen eggs.
Maybe Dandy will give her some eggs for some special favors.
Well, we did pay
Dandy's
for her
married.
keep.
We know this.
That 12-inch would work every time.
Oh God! So
And I think
thank
I
you
put it up
guys.
there. I'm
Take
gonna
the
put it back.
commentary. See, take the
Whole
commentary.
world celebration on blast following the show. So we're gonna hurry up and get out of here. We have 1 minute before we're on for an hour.
Okay.
But we have some things we're gonna go through really quick. But before we go through some things really quick, we have another person to acknowledge. Our lovely executive producer, Tia. Tia's Trinkets, everybody.
Yeah.
Where did her little thing go?
Her little
With this
thing.
overlay. You know, go to Instagram.com/Tia's Trinkets. Tia's work is so good. And I put you guys together because you're like neck and neck. You have the same quality. You have different visions sometimes, but yeah, you both do quality work. And Tia, you've been doing it for what, 3 years, babe?
Yeah, 3 years now, I think. Yep.
Tia hasn't, and she
No,
and
and
I
her
hate to
work
say
is
it, she
beautiful.
is right there with you. So
Her
You
work is
can't go wrong buying from my little sister Tia. And Scene. Tia String, y'all better buy something. If y'all don't buy something this week from Tia,
you better buy something.
I'm gonna ask Tia Friday night. I'm gonna like, hey, did anybody buy anything from you? And then if she says no, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Oh my God.
Better hide his guns again.
I'm not gonna kill anybody this time. So our lovely friend who's pretending like she's sick made this transition for us. We're gonna talk about sitcoms today, everybody. And
Hey.
I'm going to modify it a little bit because we had two parts of it. One was doing some of the famous quotes. I see that spinach. I'm gonna get that dude one day. So photos.
We
Get
could
the
do a
quote
whole
show.
show on that whole situation.
And we should one day. So the best, and we're gonna go through just a couple of these because we don't need to go through all of them. How was I gonna do this? All right. Catchphrase. This is Seinfeld. Does anyone know a famous catchphrase from Seinfeld? I'll give you a hint on this one. It was the mailman who he had a tumultuous relationship with. I'll just tell you so you can get the
I didn't watch that show.
You're the Seinfeld expert, Michi.
Hello, Newman. That's what he would say
right.
whenever.
Hello, Newman.
All right, so this, you have to know the catchphrase for this.
Who was that? That was a
Who
game
Wants to Be a
show, right?
Millionaire? Who
Mhm.
Wants to Be a Millionaire? Is that
Mhm.
one?
And he would always ask the person whenever,
Oh, is it your final answer?
yep, is that your
Oh,
final answer?
yes.
We'll do a couple more. I don't know this Star Trek, but
Star
now
Trek is amazing.
everybody knows
Oh,
this
it's
one.
the church lady.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that
Gentry.
special?
Yep, that's
What
Gentry.
wasn't that the church lady
I
always
get my
said?
Minnesota voice on. Well, isn't that special? I don't know.
So we'll just skip through all this because this is if we
This
wouldn't
is
have talked
the
about
example
the
of the
Fonzie
90s.
Serenity now. We're going to go into some of these shows.
Oh, Tool Man. Is that what he said? I don't know. He did that like
Yes.
weird grunt
Like
thing.
barking.
There it is.
Yes.
What?
I used to love The Critic. All right, but let's
don't like
switch over to this. Wait, what are they saying in the chat? Because I'm doing too much right now.
They're answering the things that the people are saying on the shows. Like Newman and Final Answer. Isn't that special?
All right, so we're not gonna. There's 30 best sitcoms, and I have some beef with a couple of them.
Oh.
All right. So I'm just gonna. There's 30. I'm gonna go through and say trash. Let's do this. We will either say classic, neutral, or trash. And if there's one in the middle, we can do like neutral plus.
Okay, so
like,
we're ranking these.
Yep. Until we get to a good one that I'm going to talk about. So step by step trash. Right.
Should we do like the top 10?
Well, we're going to get to the top 10. We're going fast. I'll just tell you step by step trash.
Oh, you being quick. Okay.
Family Matters, neutral plus. And neutral plus because I didn't like the way Laura and her mom acted.
Urkel.
They were too sassy. And I didn't like Urkel. And little Judy went upstairs and never came back down. They just killed her off.
Was it the high water pants you didn't like?
I just didn't like Urkel. So neutral plus because it's
You related too much to Urkel.
Right, he related. Right, there you go. It hit too close to home.
I have a button for that, but we don't have time for buttons. Mad about you. Trash.
That wasn't that bad.
Coach. Neutral plus. I like Coach.
I didn't really watch.
Yeah, I liked that.
Well, you like him because he's from Minnesota.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, neutral plus, because I did like neutral plus. I like Coach. Boy Meets World. Trash.
What? Michi.
Wings. Neutral plus. Because I would watch that like late at night. Blossom. Neutral plus. And the reason I say neutral plus is because of her friend. What was her name? 6 or 7? It was 6, wasn't it?
I don't
remember.
Okay, well,
I think there was a.
I didn't remember that it was a number. Her friend was a number.
It was a
Tia
number.
says 6.
6. Yes, 6 was for the streets.
6 was for
So
the streets. Oh my
Living
god.
Single, classic.
Living
Classic.
Single. See, I
19
still don't know that show.
And look at this, 1993. That's
I
going to be
still don't know that
important.
show.
Further, I'm just going to read this. Friends might not exist without Living Single, as many have pointed out that this series set the template for what Friends ended up becoming a year later. The
Now,
storyline
Friends
was
is
almost the
classic.
same, with 6 New York City friends living in a Brooklyn brownstone and navigating their personal and professional lives in the Big Apple. They straight up stole from us. I need a button. Classic. Living Single.
Classic.
Married with Children. Classic. Would you not agree?
I
Agreed.
like Married with Children. Love and marriage, love and
Dave says
marriage.
Sinclair. That's
Go
man, Sinclair.
together like a horse and carriage.
Sinclair was beautiful and dumb. That's
I loved her.
Oh my
you see,
god.
Dave said, hold on, I missed this. Coach was legit, plus Patrick from SpongeBob is in it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I have to go back and look at the actors. We don't have time to reflect totally, but yeah, classic Married with Children.
Classic.
Trash.
Roseanne.
Roseanne is and when did they get a black kid in Roseanne?
What?
Look, little girl right there.
I don't
Oh, I
remember
don't
a
know.
black girl in Roseanne.
I don't remember either. Trash. Saved by the Bell. Classic. But
Oh,
I do
that
have
I did like Saved by the Bell. That's a good one.
I have an issue with this entry though, because you see they have the original cast right there. When we go down, why is Lisa white now?
Oh.
What?
And they got rid of Jessie because she showed her titties. That's not Jessie holding on to Slater. That must be the next Saved by the Bell.
Maybe like the next generation or something.
So original Saved by the Bell, classic. The new one, trash. Nanny.
Nanny. I
liked
remember
Nanny.
Nanny.
I liked it.
I did. I liked Nanny.
I'm gonna say neutral plus. Just
I
because
liked
I
her
like
clothes.
Fran Drescher. I didn't like her voice, but she was all right. Gentry said Roseanne's son married a black woman.
Oh, well, there you go,
Oh,
Michi.
okay.
Why wasn't a black woman in the thing, in the shot? Trash.
Because they're trashy.
Trash.
King of Queens. Classic. I
That's
love
a
the
good
King
one.
of Queens.
I liked him. He's a good one.
And Kaleo said we have 8 minutes. I'm not rushing though. Sports night. That has to be trash because I don't remember it.
I don't
the
know
hell
that
is
one
Never
either.
heard of it.
We'll just call that one trash.
And Benson is in it. I'm gonna give it a trash plus because Benson is in it. Otherwise, it would just be straight trash. Ed G said, did somebody say titties?
Who them titty need to be sucked on?
Oh yeah, I did say titties when I was talking about Jesse. Who's next? Spin City.
I don't know if I
I'm
remember
gonna
that
go
one.
straight.
I think I
straight
saw a
neutral.
couple.
I'm gonna say neutral because it's Michael J. Fox. And I told an irresponsible joke in my past about him. So that's me making amends.
By not calling it trash.
Oh my
That's so
God.
generous of you.
He owes Michael J. Fox.
Kendall said Sports Night was great. That must be
Oh,
like a light-skinned dude show because I don't remember that. It's probably Kendall and Roland sitting around with their footsie pajamas on watching Sports Night. News
Is that
radio.
News radio? Loved it.
News radio. I don't know. I don't think I knew that one either.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a
Loved
neutral plus then. I was gonna say trash, but since Michelle loves it, we won't
It was
totally
good.
match it. What's his name from Office Space is in it? Milton.
Oh, I like Milton.
Let me see. Ellen. I'm gonna say neutral because I like Ellen.
I didn't watch Ellen.
I didn't watch the show, but I like Ellen, so we're gonna go neutral. Kendall said it was loosely based on ESPN. I'm still gonna say trash. Gentry said news radio was good. And you know you didn't watch news radio in Houston. What's next? Classic.
Dave.
Oh, where's my? until he got too familiar with Gina. But this is the most classic. I wish I would have taken more time to have
I
a button.
loved it.
I mean, this show is so perfect. And then Hustle Man being a wedding planner, selling the free range hens when the snow was out, and he had them in his trench coat on the stick.
Hey, that sounds like Uncle Dandy. Doesn't he have chickens?
I have to watch that show again. That was so good.
And how is Martin number 13?
It should be higher.
Let me see. You said, where is Homeboy from Outer Space? Is Tia hitting stuff too? Oh, so Dorene and Tia are talking behind the scenes, trying to disrupt me.
Mm-hmm.
That's uncalled for, ladies, because we're almost done. Full House, trash.
Hey.
But we did get pictures of the painted ladies, the house that's, or the houses. That
See the
aren't real.
house. He did.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Loved it.
That was cute.
I loved it.
I'm gonna say neutral because I didn't hate it, but I didn't
That
watch
was
it.
cute.
Gentry said, "Don't call Dandy Hustle Man." And Dave said the summer Gina and Martin broke up was traumatic. It was. Damn.
Ooh, see, now we're up to the top 10.
I like Larry Sanders, but I'm gonna say neutral.
didn't watch
Home Improvement.
No.
So Chubb Rock didn't like Home Improvement because he said whenever they would talk about rappers, it was like former drug dealer, whoever, Ice-T was blah, blah, blah. But then they never said convicted felon Tim Allen
Right.
because he went to prison. But nobody ever talks about that. Yeah, he did a bid
He did for what?
for breaking the law.
Oh, Fresh Prince. That's a good one. I was watching that the other morning.
Classic. We got 3 minutes. That 70s show. I'm gonna say neutral.
That's a classic. I liked it.
What do you think, Michelle?
I don't think it should be as high as it is.
See, Martin should be at least 7.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Martin should be
I
6.
was partial to that one.
Fresh Prince should be higher than these.
Martin should be 5.
Will and
I
Grace.
think- And I think I saw maybe one episode.
It was funny.
It was funny.
Mr. Bean.
No. Why is that in the top 10?
Who put this together? What white person put this together?
Right? Absolutely not.
I know who picked Mr. Bean.
Funny, yes, but it should be in the top 10.
Mr. Bean
I
was
didn't
fun.
even know that was a TV show.
And he only has 15 episodes and he's 4.
Yeah, see?
He shouldn't be above the Fresh Prince and Martin, but I have no beef with Mr. Bean.
Absolutely not.
I used to like Frasier too.
Frasier?
I do like Frasier. I thought it was really funny and
It
smart.
wasn't bad.
Amanda said everybody loves Raymond. It's like her family. All right, so we're down to
The last 2. Drum roll.
There Is No Way.
Friends, yes! Yes! You have not seen one episode of Friends.
I
But
have not.
Friends is like, that's my show right there. That was my
I didn't
show.
care for it when it was on, but I watched
Loved
it
it.
later.
Loved it.
You're about to experience a nigga moment.
They stole this whole concept from Living Single and got double the seasons and probably 100 times the money, and everyone's just okay with that.
Yeah.
I love Friends.
You just ignored everything I said.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, I do not disagree with this because I love Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld
was
is
number
not
1.
funny.
Seinfeld is hilarious. That's one of the
Oh,
best
it's not.
shows.
No. Maybe
Gentry,
I
when
didn't
are you
watch
coming back?
enough.
I was like, it was okay.
Gentry, when are you coming back?
Oh my God.
Final wholesome pancakes.
a little pancake stack.
And I think yeah, that's all we have to talk about.
Now y'all mad.
I'm not mad. That was just our last thing.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have picked like a couple of our favorites, and then we could have had a deep discussion. I know, Gentry, they didn't put the Cosby Show. Next week, we're talking all about the Cosby
Golden
Show.
Girls. See?
Hmm.
That's true.
I need to think of. I'm gonna get with our executive producer. We should do a deep dive on the Cosby Show.
What about Boy Meets World?
Kevin on Boy Meets World, grown ass. Why would you? Huh?
That's another 90s sitcom I didn't see on there that was good.
So Dave J said, "Where's Sanford and Son?" That's 70s. I will think of something. Yeah, this list is cheeks. We only had 3 black shows on here. Well, 4 if you count Family Matters, but that's trash adjacent. So, all right, so it's time for Kaleo, y'all.
All right.
Over on Blast, he's doing a show dedicated to one of his favorite people, J. Cole. What if J. Cole and Pharrell had the same birthday? Kaleo would faint. Let me see. Gentry stuff about The Simpsons. You know what? I'm going to think of a great Generation X topic for next week. Also, one thing to give out before we head out, we have our GRU graduation this weekend. This Friday, the last Friday of the month. And because she was so generous with her time today and such a great co-host, filling in for our best friend, Jen Glenn, Airstream Queen, aka Michelle, is now an official graduate of Grand Rising University.
Oh, wow.
That's a literal honor. That is
wow. Okay, Michi. Okay.
You're one of a chosen few. There's not a lot of whites that have graduated
in the group. So welcome, Airstream.
I appreciate it. I really, really do.
We appreciate
I really do.
And you know who else we appreciate? We appreciate my lovely wife and D Cup Customs.
Yay! It's me.
Everybody knows that's you. And then, of course, without the Godfather, we would not be here.
The Godfather.
Thank you again, Kendall, for inspiring all of us and putting together the cruise. Yeah, if y'all haven't signed up for the cruise, sign up for the cruise. And Dave J says, Michelle, don't get too comfortable.
No, roast me, please. Do it.
He has a tendency to excommunicado. So
okay.
The only person that has ever been
silence about Seinfeld.
No, the only person that has ever been deemed excommunicado was Chantel, and she's back in. So but yeah, thank you guys again for being here with us, for hanging out.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Michelle, for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, and we only went 18 minutes over what the hour would be. And Kendall said, you still got time. Sign up for the cruise. Wait, Michelle, are you going on the cruise?
I'm going to Hawaii next month, so I can't.
But next month is February. March is a different month.
Oh my God.
Who's paying for both trips then? Somebody else?
Now, you know you can get a sugar daddy before March.
I'm not that good.
I'm going to find a Jamaican guy for you to pay for your cruise.
No, we just got to talk to our Phoenix Suns relative.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We just said you want to go on the cruise. All right. All right, y'all. Thank you guys. And we are out of here.
Thank you. Bye.